Well, hello everyone and welcome to my first ever F1 2016 video. We are here and this video was recorded after the midnight launch of the game. I did have to wait a little bit to be able to play it because for some reason it still wants to do some update. For future reference, because the first time they ever did this midnight launch, Codemasters should make that all taken care of before you're able to play the game at midnight. That should all be taken care of. You shouldn't be having to do all of that. But as you can see, and also it did take a bit of a while afterwards to be able to get my first race done because I wanted to record it for you guys, but the Nvidia Shadow Player was being a little bit reluctant to do what I wanted it to do. But
I won't be commentating alone today, of course. Nope, I have the
as you can see, we're here at the Baku City Circuit and driving as Jolyon Palmer in for the first time on this game. As you can see, we're driving as Jolyon Palmer, and firstly, you can use the offset camera. I did accidentally click too many times. As you can see, I got the manual starts right. I did accidentally click too many times to get to the offset camera, but I discovered the offset camera is like it was in F1 2013, where it's drive-by. In F1 2013, I used the offset camera all the time because they changed it a little bit to make its position a little bit odd for 2014. I was no longer able to use it after that. So it's good to have this back because it makes the gameplay look better. As you can see, we've got off to a reasonable start. Obviously, excuse for the bad driving because it's the first time with the game. As you can see, we are understeering a little bit, and at first I was experiencing a lot of understeer with the wheel, and it was a little bit difficult, particularly that corner and here as well. I'm using my wheel in this gameplay, the one I use on rFactor 2, because it's supported on F1 2016, unlike on F1 2015. I turned the steering saturation up just to get a bit more sensitivity, and once I did that, oh my god, it felt so good. As you can hear, I keep going in the wrong gear. That's because I had to have the gameplay quite quiet because everyone else in my house was sleeping, so I couldn't really have it too loud. I could have had a little bit louder so I could at least hear my car. But as you can see, we're in P20, but defending from Esteban Gutierrez, heading up towards turn 1. Obviously the very long straight, he's on our outside, but of course he is going to have to bail out of it when we hit the braking zone. Obviously we still maintain P20. But in terms of the handling feels absolutely amazing. I mean, Codemasters have done a good job at the handling. And the core gameplay, the AI is similar to what it was in 2015. But I think they've made it a little bit harder because there were times where you could get pole in a Sauber on Expert AI. But I think that's seems to have been sorted out now. So, on whatever AI you're on, if it's your difficulty level, everyone has a difficulty level that suits them realistically. And so, I've been using Expert AI. I might try Legend AI later, but it's good. And the online, from what I've seen, is brilliant. I mean, obviously the same couldn't be said last year with its desyncing. But the online, from what I've seen, Codemasters have done very well. So, that is a good thing, but I haven't tried the online enough to be able to experience like whether the glitches, like say the lag cut glitch, still exists in the game. I've done a couple of sprint mode races, and you can race with other cars online. It's good to race with the other drivers. And I haven't tested things like the damage mode or the career mode yet or anything. That's going to be very interesting once I test them. The graphics are good. I have had a couple of FPS issues, but I think they're my PC, not the game. And also, with regards to FPS, the game loads quicker. For example, on the PC version of 2015, as you can see, I'm hitting walls left, right, and centre. On F1 2015, when I was recording like Checo's Charge to Glory, there would be times it would take like over a minute to load the game, but on this game it takes reasonable length. As you can see, we've got Esteban Gutierrez behind us, heading up towards this corner now. So now, oh, he's hit us, and we've been hit into the wall by Esteban Gutierrez. So Gutierrez dive bombing me, heading up towards the corner for the car section, and then we overdo it there, and we completely hit Ericsson off. That was our fault. But Gutierrez understeered into us there. But first impressions of this game, very good. I have come across a couple of glitches, but there was one, that probably the worst one, was where I did a race, literally actually just now, driving as Hulkenberg in Abu Dhabi, and I finished in around 8th, and it claimed that me and quite a few other drivers who had finished like 6 places behind where we actually finished. It claimed we finished in 15th, and it claimed other drivers around us finished like 14th, 13th, which obviously was not right. But first impression is very good. I'm not going to rank it yet because it's too early to say. I mean, I'm pretty sure there will be times during this game's life cycle I'll be thinking, screw this game. There is that time with every game. With every game, whether it's an F1 game or not. As you can see, we finished the race in P20, or actually P21. But thank you very much for watching. This has been my first race in F1 2016, and we'll see you for many more F1 2016 content. See ya.